Scanning for audio. Scanning for audio.
Hello you. Welcome to another Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about Unit Brave New World. Number 2. Okay, in case you missed the last one, Brave New World is the Bambera millennium Big Finish. Yeah, you get that? It's the Big Finish stories of Unit, but not with our current incumbents on TV. Bambera, seen in Battlefield, has gone on to run Unit in the UK. She has her own team. It's very, very similar to things, well, to the X-Files basically, but it's so much more than that. It uses a lot of the themes and memes from our time, conspiracy, government, agreements with aliens, that kind of thing. It's rife. This box set number 2, has a more established team, which is to be expected, and Emily Cook's done just a cracking job of doing some production and bringing everything together. So, 3 stories: 1, The Frequency; 2, The Haunt; and 3, The Last Line of Defence. So the first one, The Frequency, by Tajinder Singh Hayer. Now, I may have got that wrong, so I do apologise. Unit has been invited to take part in the testing of a top-secret US Air Force project designed to make military groups function better as a team. The Hoplite Frequency, very important, however, has implications of this mind-altering technology made by Sergeant Savarin uncomfortable. Can I just say, this is the elephant in the room. He's called Savarin. For those of us of a literary persuasion, we all know who a French person called Savarin really is. You can look that up for yourself, and I suggest you do so. Moving on. Will Bambera heed the misgivings of her loyal number 2, or take the charismatic Colonel Hagen up on his offer and choose to embrace the frequency? It's very, very interesting. Much more than just a simple mind control thing. It's a shared consciousness. It also has rather impressive additions. So beyond that, you've got The Haunt by Lizzie Hopley. Bambera joins Rix in an excursion up north to investigate the strange goings on at the abandoned Greensands Hotel. Are the local legends true? Is the hotel haunted by a murderous bogeyman known as Baghead? Or is it more down-to-earth explanation? The only way to uncover the truth is to stay in the hotel overnight, but digging into the building's past has awoken something that would have been better left alone. If you like your classic Call of Cthulhu investigations, let's have a seance and see what happens kind of a thing, this is for you. This is by far the best, most ghosty story of all of them. It's atmospheric, it's got some great sound design, it feels very much of its time. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. What I'm saying is they've captured the moment 20 years ago when these things were rife, and it works really well. Story number 3 is The Last Line of Defence. With a civil war... I can't speak today, I do apologise. With a civil war threatening to spark an even greater conflict, Bambera is put in charge of security at a secret millennium event, peace conference to settle the matter. But all of Earth's leaders gather to debate the future of humanity. Yes, all of your eggs in one basket, always a good idea. Dark forces have conspired to ensure the meeting will usher in a terrifying new world order. Oh, the new world order. And with the clock ticking, who can possibly stand in their way? Well, given that it's a Unit box set, my money's on Unit. It's the most X-Filesy of all of the 6 stories so far. Like the bigger story arc sort of thing. As far as I'm concerned, excellent box set. Genuinely part of the Unit pantheon, and I'm just loving them. So, I'm going to go now, let you hear the trailer for yourself, and as far as I'm concerned, another cracking box set. So until next time, be seeing you.
new millennium just around the corner, it's feared that the Volga-Bayan civil war could reignite international tensions.
From Big Finish Productions, UNIT, Brave New World, Visitants.
Oh, what now?
Brigadier Bambera, I give you the maze.
Blast! Make every bullet count, Winifred.
Bambera recording. It's 11 p.m. Far too early to be a witching hour.
It had my hand! Savarin, are you getting this?
I can hear the Brigadier.
Dr. Rex!
Get away from her! You witch! No evil threatened not seekers here!
Core Spectres fully programmed, Supremacy.
Proceed. The time for our invasion is now.
Leave me alone. Please, let me get out of here.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
The year 2000, eh?
It sounds like the future.
It is the future.
Then let us make it a good one.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.